Buddhism often teaches its disciples about the power of words. Buddha believed that our words, like a sharp knife, could either heal or harm. Though they don't cause physical pain, words can deeply hurt others emotionally. They can be a source of strength or a weakness, depending on how, when and where they are used. Speaking wisely and kindly at the right moments can lead to success, while unkind words at the wrong times can make life difficult. Let me share a story about the transformative power of silence. In ancient Japan, there lived a wise Zen master named Master Wei, who resided in a peaceful temple high in the mountains, away from the bustling world. Master Wei was famous for his deep meditation practices and profound wisdom. One day, his peace was interrupted by the arrival of a young warrior. Clad in armor that told of many battles, the warrior approached with a demeanor of unease. Despite his formidable presence and tales of countless victories, his eyes betrayed a restless spirit. The warrior said, his voice echoing slightly in the quiet mountain air, "Respected master, I have achieved great victories and earned much respect. I command legions and dine with kings. I live the best possible life anyone in kingdom can dream of. Yet I feel anxious and restless. My mind is always troubled. I seek your guidance to find peace." Master Wei regarded the warrior with a gentle yet piercing gaze. "The peace you seek," he replied, "cannot be commanded like your legions, nor can it be summoned at will. But there is a path you might take to find it. Stay here in the temple for 30 days, embrace the simplicity of our ways, and most importantly, embrace silence." Reluctantly, the warrior agreed. Accustomed to the sounds of the battlefield and the court, the quiet of the temple was at first oppressive. His mind was more restless than ever. His thoughts raced and clashed like iron against iron. Silence felt like an unfamiliar and uncomfortable weapon in his hands. Thoughts and questions filled his head, and he struggled with the simplicity of temple life. He wanted to speak, but resisted, choosing to sit quietly in silence. But as the days passed, the warrior found himself observing the world around him with newfound clarity. The simple, rhythmic life of the temple, so starkly different from his own, brought a strange comfort. By the third day, a subtle shift occurred. The warrior noticed the gentle rustling of leaves and the distant call of mountain birds, sounds that had been lost to him before amidst the turmoil of his mind. This newfound awareness brought a sense of connection to the world around him, a harmony he had never felt during his battles or in the courts of kings. By the 20th day, the restless thoughts that had once seemed like constant companions began to fade. The warrior found himself sitting by the temple's garden, absorbed in the quiet beauty of a blooming cherry blossom. No words were spoken, yet the silence spoke volumes. The silence was no longer a void, but filled with his own deeper thoughts and the natural world. His earlier restlessness was replaced by a soothing serenity that seemed to echo the calm environment of the temple. In the final days, as he sat in meditation, the warrior realized that his inner turmoil was fueled by unceasing thoughts and unnecessary speech. In the quietude of the temple, the warrior found the peace that eluded him in the clamor of his victories. As the warrior discovered, sometimes the loudest answer comes from the quietest moment. On the last day, the warrior approached Master Wei, a subtle smile playing on his lips. "Master, in silence, I found what my victories could not give me. I discovered peace." Master Wei nodded, his eyes reflecting the stillness of the dawn. "In silence, we hear the most profound truths," he said. "Silence is not merely the absence of sound, but a pathway to deep introspection." Master Wei, with a serene smile, shares the ancient wisdom of silence. He begins by reminding us that in the quietude of non-speaking, the soul speaks. "In the silence," he says, "we hear the truths that busy words often overshadow." Master Wei recounts a teaching from the Buddha who valued silence not as an absence, but as a presence rich with potential. Buddha believed that silence is a journey inward, a pathway to profound self-discovery. When we cease the constant chatter, we allow our inner wisdom to surface, he explains. The wise master points out that much of our daily talk serves little purpose beyond filling the air with noise. Imagine, he proposes, if we only spoke when necessary, how much more peaceful our lives would be. Conflicts would diminish, misunderstandings would fade, and relationships would flourish in the nurturing quiet. He concludes with a powerful observation. Silence teaches us patience. It shows us the value of reflection. Through silence, we cultivate a peaceful mind and a compassionate heart. Silence, as Master Wei illustrated, is not empty, but full of answers. Beyond the wisdom of silence, there lies the importance of mindfulness in our everyday interactions. Master Wei taught that being present in each moment, truly listening and understanding before speaking, can transform our relationships and our lives. This mindfulness allows us to choose our words carefully, ensuring they are kind and constructive. When we are mindful, we not only speak less, but also speak better. As the warrior's journey concludes, the lessons resonate beyond the mountain temple. This tale isn't just a narrative of personal enlightenment, it's a wisest insights that stand the test of time. The journey of the warrior underlines a profound truth. Our words have power, immense power. They can bridge hearts or build walls, ignite fires or quench them. Master Wei's guidance reveals that the art of speaking, knowing when to use words and when to let silence speak, is crucial. Reflecting on this story, it becomes evident that silence isn't merely the absence of sound. It's a potent force for internal exploration and understanding. In those quiet moments at the temple, the warrior found not just peace, but a clarity that the constant noise of his previous life had clouded. This teaches us that silence can often be louder than words, reaching deep into the crevices of our restless minds and soothing our most turbulent thoughts. Let's consider for a moment the transformative potential of embracing silence in our own lives. We all can benefit from integrating brief periods of stillness into our daily routines. Such moments could serve not only as a reprieve from the unnecessary noise of our external environments, but also as opportunities for profound self-reflection and growth. Whether it's a few minutes of quiet contemplation in the morning or a period of silent reflection before bed, these pauses can act as bridges to deeper self-awareness and harmony. Moreover, when we do choose to speak, let us wield our words with intention and kindness. Like the warrior learned, unnecessary and negative speech can disturb our minds and the minds of others, hindering true communication and connection. By speaking less and listening more, we can cultivate a more compassionate and understanding world. In the spirit of Master Wei and the lessons from the mountain temple, let's strive to incorporate more silence into our lives. Silence can bring profound positive changes to your life, helping you find peace and wisdom. Let it be an experiment, much like the warriors, to discover its profound impact on our well-being and our relationships. After all, true strength and happiness come from within. If you found this story inspiring, join our community by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Leave your comments on how you use silence in your life. Your engagement fuels our mission toward helping more people out there. Thank you for walking this path with us.